Hey, today I got a question for y'all. Is Japan or Japanese people racist against black people living in Japan? Hey, let's have a conversation. Check this out. I was on my way back home to Japan, of course, and I took this shuttle bus, and this young man was there, and he asked me where I was going. I said, I'm going back home to Japan, right? And he said, wow, let me ask you something, brother. It was a young black man, right? He said, I heard that Japan is really racist towards black people. I said, are you talking about China or Japan? He said, no. A white dude said, Japan is very racist towards black people. And so let's talk about it. First of all, I'm telling you the story. The story is true. My wife and I, we were drinking in a bar because my wife liked draft beer and she liked to go out every twice a year, every 6 months. She thinks the draft beer tastes better to come out of that old. I don't know what that draft beer thing is because I don't drink draft beer. So she liked to get out and drink that every now and then, and we have a conversation. While we were there, I met this guy, and he's from Eastern England, right? And we was talking, and I was telling him how much I love Japan, right? And he's like, how long you been here? I said, I've been here a few years, and it's great. And he was looking at me like he was mesmerized. He was confused. He said, dude, I want to talk to you more. Let me come sit at the table with you and your wife because I don't get it. I've been living there 10 years. My children are biracial in the school system. They being bullied. Japanese people always look at me as a foreigner. I feel like an outsider, so I never fit in. And I'm trying to figure out why you are so happy. So we had a long conversation going back and forth and whatnot. It wasn't no debate, it was just discussion. But when I went home, I tried to figure out why I was in heaven and he was in hell. It took me about a week to figure it out. A lot of foreigners come to Japan, they want to be Japanese. That's the deal. They come over here, they learn the language, they learn the culture, they do everything they can do, but for them, they feel like they're not Japanese, which they are not, in my eyes. And that caused them a great deal of distress. They don't want to hear no compliments that your Japanese are good or you can use chopstick. They see that as a insult. Or if they start trying to speak English to them, for example, a Japanese merchant start trying to speak English to them, they feel it as an insult that they know Japanese. So why they would assume that they don't know Japanese. So I don't know why, but many of them, they feel like an outsider. So then I started thinking about my background and I realized, now I get it. In the States, in America, most people that look like me, we feel a little like, not a second-class citizen, but like a stepchild sometimes. So when we travel around the world, when somebody look at us differently, it doesn't bother us as much. When we go to Japan and we live in Japan, being seen as a foreigner is not as bad because in Japan, they put all foreigners in one box. And to us, it's like, wait. So you would treat me like that Caucasian dude? Put us in the same box with them? Yes, okay. It's like a little bump up. So we don't feel as discriminated against. And also, a lot of my Caucasian friends that feel discriminated against, they feel that if they are doing bad or they feeling bad or they stressed out about the situation, it must be 10 times worse for us because we got darker skin. But it's not true. It's not true. So wait a minute. What about the prefaces? The prefaces and racism are two different things. Let me tell you a story about my mother right quick. My mother was a little woman, super feminine, and she had like these iron fists with these kid gloves, right? Her preference was not for me to marry a white woman. It wasn't. Preference was not for me to marry a Hispanic woman. So in the hell she didn't want me to marry an Asian. Was she racist? No, I don't think so. preference. She wanted what best for her son. She know relationships are tough already, so why would you make it more stressful by dating outside of the race? So she preferred me to have the easiest path. Is I'm a racist? I want my kids to marry somebody similar to them, like biracial, similar, so they have something in common, so they know each other's background, they have something to relate to. No, it's just a preference. And having a preference doesn't make you racist. So when a Japanese person say, you know what, I want my Japanese daughter to marry a Japanese man, that's not racist. They want an easier path. When they say, at least can they marry a white dude with blonde hair and blue eyes? So kids be lighter. Again, that's not racist. It's a preference. Even if somebody doesn't like you, it's not racist if I don't like you. I don't like a lot of people, right? And a lot of times they have nothing to do with that person I don't like. It's about a feel. Something inside of me feel weird when they come around me. I don't like them because of instinct. They might be an angel, but I don't know. But I don't like them. I'm not racist if they happen to be right. If I'm racist if they happen to be Japanese and I don't like them. No, that's a preference and a dislike. And when I speak about Japanese people, of course I'm speaking about most, right? The 51%, right? That's what I'm talking about. Not all. Don't get stupid. We know all people. We know there's racist people all over the world, right? They're always going to have those people in the world. To my Caucasian friends. I wish I could tell you to enjoy your blonde hair and your blue eyes. I told my kids last year, I said, now that y'all teenagers, you master the language, you master the culture, your judo is superior, your Brazilian jiu-jitsu is on the top. Why don't we just move back to America where y'all can dominate at school and excel? Because y'all have the basics of Japanese education, which is superior to the American education. My daughter said, no, I don't want to. So what? I said, no, I like my curly hair. I like being different. Here I'm special. My son said, no, I like dominating sports here. I'm okay. They're not being bullied. Now, I do have to say something. I do have to admit that my family's a little different. My kids were doing judo since 4 and Brazilian jiu-jitsu since 6, and the combination of it. So they know how to fight. So no, they never been bullied at school. They don't get bullied at school. They can defend themselves. And also be verbally aggressive. This household's a house of jocks. My wife was second degree black belt. So we talk like jocks. We tell jokes, roughhousing, verbally aggressive. You got a dad like me from the hood. So, who's going to tell you, hey, set your butt down. Call them the N-word. They might bust out laughing at you. So yeah, we're all a little rougher around the edges and we could take a joke. We don't get offended easily. There's no victims here. No need to call CSI. So I want to make that disclaimer. And I'm not saying that something bad didn't happen to you while you was here in Japan. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying 51% of the times, no, it's not, nothing going to ever happen to you. But what I'm saying is, just because you're having a bad time or you came to Japan, you don't fit. That doesn't mean everybody doesn't fit. Just because you want to be Japanese, it doesn't mean everybody want to be Japanese. Yes, if you have blue eyes, you've been here 40 years, they're going to look at you as a foreigner. In America, we have boxes, legal boxes that you have to check to state your case. Are you African American or black? Hispanic, non-white, Eastern Islands, Asian American? We have those boxes in America. Yet, you travel, you want the whole world not to have those boxes. Now that's strange to me. So I'm gonna end it this way. My Caucasian friends, brothers and sisters, enjoy your blue eyes, enjoy your blonde hair. If you can eat in a country, then you're doing good. If you don't fit in a country, don't blame the country because you didn't fit. Don't be a victim. Deuces.